Today's topic, track your income and expenses like a pro. Hey guys, welcome to my channel where location-independent professionals come to get inspired and educated. Today we are doing a video that is long overdue. It's a 7-minute guide to tracking your income and expenses. This is going to be really helpful if you are a business owner, if you're a digital nomad or not. Keep in mind this is not professional financial advice and you should do your own due diligence. If you've never tracked your finances before, this is a great place to start. We'll cover why it's so important, how to do it properly, and some practical tools. So let's jump right into it. You can't improve what you don't track. That wisdom comes from Tiffany Grant, financial counselor and host of Money Talk with Tiff AP News. This is so true, and why tracking your income and expenses is so vital. It's the foundation of financial health. It helps you manage cash flow, helps you make sure that you're actually staying profitable and keeping more money in your pocket. And it also keeps you audit ready. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of tracking your finances, let me explain why it's so crucial. The number one reason why small businesses fail is cash flow mismanagement. If you're working solo or remotely, you know that cash flow is king. It's all about having enough money coming in to cover your expenses and then some. If you're not tracking your spending, you're basically flying blind. You won't know when you're overspending or if there are areas where you can cut back. By tracking your income and expenses, you'll have a clear picture of your financial situation. It'll help you see what's truly profitable. It enables smart tax planning and accurate filing, and it keeps your finances separate, avoiding personal business mix-ups. Let's talk about how to track your income. There are two main methods you can use: accounting software or expense tracking apps. Let's start with accounting software like QuickBooks, FreshBooks, and Xero. These are game changers because they integrate directly with your bank accounts and credit cards, so transactions are recorded automatically. They also offer features like invoicing, expense categorization, and financial reporting. However, they might have a slight learning curve and may not be free. On the other hand, expense tracking apps like Expensify and Tite are designed to simplify expense tracking. These often allow you to scan receipts, categorize expenses, and track mileage. They're user-friendly, but they might not have all the features of accounting software. I personally prefer using accounting software because it gives me a holistic view of my finances, but the best part is that many of these software now cater to remote workers and nomads. For example, Expensify, which I just mentioned, is an expense tracking app that allows you to scan receipts, categorize them, and sync with your accounting software like Xero or QuickBooks. Another option is Tite, formerly known as Hurdler. It's designed for freelancers and entrepreneurs. It automatically tracks mileage and expenses, provides real-time profit view, and connects with various accounting software. This is very useful for nomads. Now, if you're looking for something more budget-friendly, or maybe you just want more control over your finances, you can always use a spreadsheet. I started my journey tracking expenses in a spreadsheet. It works great too. You can use Google Sheets, Excel, or Apple Numbers as long as you are consistent. Here's a simple structure for your tracker. List all your income sources and then list your expenses under different categories like rent, utilities, internet, supplies, travel, etc. At the end of the month, calculate your total income and total expenses. And if your income exceeds expenses, you've got a profit. If not, you've got a loss. From there, you can easily spot trends, analyze your spending habits, and identify areas where you can cut back. So whether you choose accounting software, an expense tracking app, or a good old spreadsheet, the important thing is to be consistent. Let's discuss some best practices to make the process easier and more effective. First, separate business and personal finances. This is a golden rule, especially if you need to file taxes. Use different bank accounts and credit cards for business transactions. This will also make it much easier to track your income and expenses. Next, record promptly. It's easy to let expenses slip through the cracks if you wait too long to record them. Make it a habit to log your expenses immediately, whether it's a few dollars for a coffee or a larger purchase. You can snap a quick picture of the receipt and save it in your accounting software or expense tracking app. Don't worry about categorizing it just yet. Just get it into the system. And then at the end of the week or month, go through and categorize everything. It's not enough to just record your income and expenses. You need to review them regularly to spot any mistakes, unauthorized charges, or identify areas where you can cut back. Review your monthly statements at least once a month to keep on top of your finances, and then categorize and reconcile. Be consistent with your categories. Use the same categories each time you record an expense. This makes it easier to analyze your spending patterns and identify potential areas for savings. Tax time. Reconcile your accounts on a weekly or monthly basis. Reconciling means comparing your transactions with your bank statement to ensure they match. It helps catch errors, prevent getting in trouble with the taxman, and provides peace of mind. Then, establish a routine. Set aside a specific time each week or month to update your income and expense tracker. This could be a specific day of the week or a set time each month. The routine will help ensure that you stay on top of your finances and do not let things slip through the cracks. And review your income and expenses on a monthly or quarterly basis. And this will help you identify income trends and seasonality, helping you predict future earnings and plan accordingly. Let's look at some real-life examples of how to track income and expenses. Nomad freelancer. Let's say you're a freelance writer or graphic designer working remotely. You could use an expense tracking app like Expensify to scan receipts and categorize them. Then you connect Expensify to your accounting software like Xero. You could set budgets on YNAB, a budgeting app that stands for You Need a Budget. You assign a certain amount for each country you visit. At the end of each month, you review your spending in your spreadsheet to see how well you adhere to your budget. This approach lets you enjoy your travels while keeping your finances in check. Small cafe owner. Let's take a small cafe owner who uses QuickBooks Online. This accounting software allows you to connect with your bank accounts and import your transactions. Using the bank feed feature, you can import purchases directly into QuickBooks Online. The software categorizes these transactions automatically. If not, you can manually move them to the appropriate category, categories like rent, utilities, supplies, wages, etc. At the end of each month, you can generate profit and loss reports from QuickBooks Online to review your performance for the month. And you can use the reports to make informed decisions for the next month. Alright, we made it. Now it's time to wrap up. I hope you found this guide helpful. To recap, tracking your income and expenses is vital for your financial health, especially if you're a nomad or a business owner. Whether you use accounting software, expense tracking apps, or good old spreadsheets, the key is to track everything, all of your income and all of your expenses. Choose the method that suits your style and fits your needs. Automate as much as possible and keep track of all those receipts. Your action plan. Choose one method, app or spreadsheet. Set up a separate business account. Schedule weekly or monthly time to log, categorize, and review. Keep digital copies of receipts and back them up. Remember, start small. A little consistency each week builds clarity and control. To make your life easier, I have left links below the video to all the software and apps I have mentioned. Please also comment below if you have found a great accounting solution. This video is part of a series. In the next video, we'll dive into creating a sustainable nomad budget. So stay tuned for that by liking this video and hitting the subscribe button and bell icon so that you get notified when it is released. Until next time, stay inspired and keep tracking those numbers.